Welcome to Undisputed Fight Talk. Now, I'm sure you know the drill by now. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you do enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. All that support really does help. On to the video. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you'll be aware that this weekend, Devin Haney faces Vasyl Lomachenko with all four of Devin Haney's straps on the line. I want to look at one particular interview. It wasn't an interview. It was a conversation between Devin Haney and Loma backstage of their presser in Las Vegas. Just watch this.
We know what he wants to do on the inside. He wants to make it a dirty fight. Slip the jab.
Dirty? How do you know? How do you know?
Slip the jab. Because I know.
Where did you see a dirty fight during my career? Where?
You know.
In which fight? In which fight?
You know that's your best
Which
bet.
fight?
You know that's your best bet against me.
Now immediately I thought, what on earth is Devin Haney talking about? Loma, as far as I know, and I've watched Loma a long time, he isn't a dirty fighter. And I think that that's backed up by Devin's struggle to name a fight where Loma apparently fought dirty. You saw in that video there, Loma says, which fight? Tell me which fight. And Devin's very vague, he can't actually name a fight. Got me thinking, what exactly is he talking about? But then Bill Haney seemed to clear this up. Look at this interview with Boxing News Plus.
I don't think that he means that he's just an outright just dirty fighter or a dirty person. I think that what he was saying by that is that he knows the rules of the fight. He knows the rules of engagement. And I think that Loma walks a fine line between what it means to break and what it means to break, I would say. That, because it's only one way to describe it, is that if the ref is saying break, then you break and not punch. Or do you break for a slight moment, then punch? So it's just something that's a bit ambiguous in terms of what that rule is. And what Devin was saying is that Loma has done a great job exploiting it. And you know, I take my hat off to Devin to raising the attention this, because everyone is talking about it now, and I had never thought about it like that.
So Bill's insinuating, from what I can take from that footage, that Lomachenko likes to hit on the break. So I thought I'd check it out. Check this fight footage. I can't find many, if any, instances where Loma hits his opponents during the break. If he does, there'll be isolated incidences, and it's certainly not a tactic that Loma seems to implement or use consistently. So that got me thinking, I don't think Loma's a dirty fighter. I think you'd be a long way to find him being dirty, but why would Team Haney say it if it's not true? Well, anybody who's watched any of Haney's fights probably aware that he does like to clinch. He's definitely not a stranger to a clinch. It's a tactic he tends to use to nullify his opponent's attacks on the inside. You can see from Devin Haney's style, he is not an inside fighter. He likes to control range, and he likes to keep his opponent on the end of his jab. Don't get me wrong, it's a damn good jab. But if his opponent's forced forward, he'll look to retreat. If there's space behind him, he'll back up and he'll start jabbing again. But when his opponents do break in range of that jab and do get inside to work, more often than not, he looks to immediately tie up. And I understand it. He's got long arms, he's got long levers, he's got a brilliant pinpoint jab. Why fight to your opponent's strengths? You're going to fight to your strengths. He's not going to get involved on the inside where his game's not as strong. But that still doesn't explain why he's accusing Loma of being a dirty fighter. Here's my thoughts on that situation. As we've just said, Haney's going to look to tie Lomachenko up at any given opportunity. No way does Devin want to fight Loma on the inside. It's Loma's strongest side and Haney's weakest side, so why is he going to risk it? He's going to tie him up. But tying your opponent up is by the rules of boxing an illegal move. Not one that's punished very often unless it's excessive, but it is an illegal move. So if Devin's got the opportunity to get into the referee's head ahead of the fight and have him question Loma's activity on the inside, he's less likely to punish Devin for holding. The referee's going to be looking for something that Loma's doing wrong and not what Devin's doing wrong in clinching. So that may well mean Devin's not going to get punished for clinching, and it also may well mean that the referee calls to break the action sooner. rather than later, which massively advantages Devin. Fights at this level, two top operators at lightweight, they're often decided by the thinnest of margins, so if Haney can control the referee's mindset when the fight goes to the inside, that's a massive advantage to Devin Haney. But what do you think? Is Loma a dirty fighter, or is this mind game from Devin Haney? Let me know in the comments below. Like I say, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.